like a manly man, why are you a liberal and a Democrat? That doesn't go together.
Well, I'll tell you a couple of things about that. Number one, I'm openly pansexual.
You mess around with men and women?
It means that I don't choose who I'm going to be sexually active with based on gender.
So does that mean you would be sexually active with men too?
It means that that's always a possibility.
Have you ever done that?
Not really anything that matters to anybody to know one way or the other.
But you bring it out that you're pansexual.
Absolutely.
But now you're not really saying that you would be with a man in that way.
Well, I'm saying that I'm open to that opportunity, and maybe I have and maybe I haven't. But you're asking me what I do in my bedroom.
But you don't brought it out.
No, I'm simply saying where my ideology lies. And
why put that out there? Why do we need to know that you're pansexual?
I think it's important.
What good is it to put that out there?
Well, I think it's important to know for the same reason that I tell people things like that I am a truck driver and that I was in construction.
But that's more interesting than it is what you do in your bedroom, your private sex life. President Trump wants to preserve our history and heritage. Does that make him a white supremacist?
I think that's a loaded question. I think that...
Let me go back to my question. President Trump is, he wants to preserve our history and our heritage. Does that make him a white supremacist?
I don't think the question itself has a contiguous thought. My point of that
I just need a yes or no to it. I don't need a continuous thought. I just want to know what you think. Does that make him that? Yes or no?
I think that President Trump is bigotry adjacent at worst.
But you're not answering the question yes or no. Does that make him a white supremacist because he wants to do that?
I don't know what's in the I don't know what's in the man's heart, but I know what the man could have and should have said as a leader. So and he missed out on that opportunity.
So you don't know if it makes him a white supremacist because he wants to preserve our history and our heritage. You don't know if that made him a white supremacist or not.
I don't know what's in the man's heart.
No, I'm not asking about the heart. I'm asking you if you don't know if that made him one or not.
I think that there are a lot of reasons that Donald Trump failed.
You're not answering the question.
Leader. Oh, well, I'm answering the question in the best way that I can.
You're running for
because I disagree with the premise of the question.
If they took down all the Confederate monuments or all the statues and burned the flag, would that stop 73% of black babies from being born out of wedlock?
I actually never suggested that the monuments should be destroyed. I said they should be taken down.
Would that stop out of wedlock birth in the black community?
That's kind of like asking if I bring my lunch to school,
will
you stop wearing peanut butter on your forehead?
What's the answer?
Well, it's not an answerable question.
It is an answerable question. It's a yes or no. Would that stop out of wedlock birth in the black community? It's a leading
question meant to make a point. And if you'd like to have a discussion about what
You're not answering the question.
Well, I'm answering what I'm willing to answer.
Would that stop out of wedlock birth in the black community?
What do you think?
No. I'm asking you. You're my guest. You're running for president. And these questions will be put to you.
Absolutely.
While running for president. So would that stop out of wedlock birth in the black community?
What is the primary
You're not
purpose?
Answering the question. Let me go to my next question.
No. I'm going to answer your question with a question. The question is,
what is
the primary benefit of stopping out of wedlock birth in the black community?
Let me ask another question. If they took down all the Confederate monuments and statues in the country, would that stop black on black crime?
Would you like to know what would stop black on black crime?
No, I'm asking that question first. You're not answering my question. We're running out of time here.
Well, I understand we're running out of time, but you've got to ask a question that actually has an answer.
That does have an answer.
Well,
would that stop black on black crime?
Well, it also wouldn't turn my nipples purple.
You're not answering my question. What's your impression of Black Lives Matter? Do you support them?
I support anybody.
Do you support them?
The people or the organization?
The organization, Black Lives Matter. Do you support Black Lives Matter, the organization?
I support anybody
No.
who...
Do you support Black Lives Matter?
Absolutely, I support Black Lives Matter.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming on, man.